Hey, good afternoon. Kevin here with Apple Drains. Today we're in Matthews, North Carolina. And today I want to go over on how to assess the current existing drainage solution at your own home. So we're going to walk kind of from the front of the property to the back, assess what's currently going on, and we're actually here to do a drain cleaning. It's a service that we offer to really discover and learn more about your particular system in your home. Let's go check it out. So what we're doing is we're taking a drain cleaning machine and sticking it in the discharge pipes. And by putting it in there, we can actually map and figure out where things are at. So what we discovered here is I ran into a bunch of mud with my line. So there's definitely a clog here. Now water is coming out and it's not backing up at the home, but most likely at some point, you know, there's even in the ground here, there was a tree here that got removed. There's a lot of different things. We've got an additional drain line over here that we're not really sure where it goes to. Don't see a catch basin, don't really see any kind of French drain. We did a little bit of minor excavation here. We've been running water for about 10 minutes in this downspout and it hasn't backed up. So this is a downspout drain. We had a piece of corrugated pipe that connected right here to this downspout. And if we back up a little bit, we've got a little bit of a patio. There's a sunroom. It looks like the sunroom was probably added on after the house was built. And the main reason I say that is, you know, we've got a piece of batter board here on the house right, and an old drain where the air conditioning unit taps into. So, you know, in the summer when the air conditioner is running, the air conditioner condenser line puts out water. So years ago, previous homeowner installed a system, and you know, this system's probably been in the ground 15 years, if not longer. And we're really discovering a lot of, you know, root penetration and just lawn debris and leaf backup. So we're gonna run the machine through there before we leave here, but you know, the guys are currently working over here. And what we're assuming is that there's a line somewhere through here, and we know the water's coming out right over there. So our machine ran into quite a bit of mud and debris here, so we may have a collapsed line. Like I said earlier in the video, it's very possible there was a tree here at one time that since has been removed. So what we're going to assume is that that drain cleaning machine is going to come through here. When it's spinning, it's going to make noise and we'll be able to paint exactly where the issue is. So I'm going to set you guys down, see how we do it.
Wait, pull the hose out or keep running? Keep running. fine.
So I just want to review a couple things that we've learned during this drain cleaning discovery service. So our discharge right here is definitely connected to the back of the house, and we're running water through the line and water is coming out. Now what we have discovered by running our cable both directions is that we have a collapse line or there is a place here where we have root penetration that's gotten in there. So there's a lot of mud in our line here. The line is viable, it is working, you know, we're running water through it and it is draining, so at least our downspouts are here. The main reason that we're here at this property is this big backyard just seems to always stay muddy and always stay moist. So what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna add a French drain as well as some additional catch basins. But we're gonna do our best by connecting into existing systems so we don't have to replace everything. It is a possibility that we will need to replace to the PVC here. Once we kind of excavate, you know, into that area where our new catch basins are going to be, we'll be able to determine, you know, what we need to kind of fix. But we're definitely going to excavate here and make sure that we have a good connection. Discharge being the most important part of any system. Whenever you're building your own system and drawing it out, the first thing you want to think about is discharge. This home is great. It's got a culvert in the rear of the property. You know, all of these homes, the water discharges down in between these houses behind them and kind of goes out. And I would imagine there's a huge storm grate somewhere downstream from this riprap. And actually, if we look, it looks like it might be just right there. You know, it looks like this property owner has built a culvert. So, you know, they've built up a place for the water to collect. And then they've put in what appears to be a culvert and covered it with riprap. And that's a lot of water, and we're talking about surface water, so Mother Nature is bringing it down with the rain, and you've got to have a place to send it. So this is the culvert for this neighborhood, or this part of the neighborhood. We've also got a pretty big culvert here, and most likely that runs up to the street where there's going to be a catch basin on the street. If you decide to rent this machine, you know, make sure you get gloves. Leather gloves are very important. And as we pull this out, check it out. There's a bunch of roots coming out on our line. So as we continue to pull, and most likely those roots came from the end of our line right here. And we've kind of talked about it 2 or 3 times now. So there's going to be a, you know, an old tree, maybe old landscaping that has since been removed. We've got a little bit of an indentation here in the ground. So what we're going to recommend for the customer is some surface drains. We're going to put a big 12 by 12 catch basin in here. We need to bring in some soil to level it out and compact it down. And then that catch basin is going to come over here to this PVC line. In addition, we've got some low spots over here. We'll put a little 6-inch basin, come over to the line. Same kind of concept over here. We're going to find the low spot and we're going to bring it to the line once everything is connected and good to go. So the main reason that we were called out here is this backyard area just seems to always hold water, and just from running our hose into the downspout, you know, we've got like a little leak at the connection. We can kind of see where water is sitting in this backyard. So we know we have a drainage line from these 2 downspouts. Right drainage line comes over here, connects in with this one, and everything comes out to a main connection here. So we need to make sure that this is good as we add items to our system. But you can kind of see a couple of my recommendations in white paint. So I think we need to put a big 12 by 12 here, and we need to put some smaller items here. All right, so we're wrapped up here with the drain cleaning today, and the 811 guys have showed up and marked a few things for us. So just to recapping, that orange is going to be an internet utility or telephone line. Red is going to be power. So we've got both Windstream as well as, looks like Time Warner cable. So we've got both of those coming to the house here on the house right. And really interesting, you know, that Windstream line basically is right where we've got a blockage. So chances are that Windstream line came in, they buried it, and they dug a little too deep and went through that corrugated pipe that connects to that. So, you know, it's always good to get your utilities marked. The drain cleaning discovery service is really going to show us where existing lines are, where blockages might be. We've also got a downspout line here. This downspout, as we said, is probably a new addition, so it was not connected in, but that corrugated pipe goes along the house right, comes to the backyard, and then we've got a kind of a three-way connection here from 3 different downspouts, air conditioner, condenser. So we've wrapped up the job here for today. We will be back to add some 6-inch catch basins as well as a 12 by 12, you know, in the low end. Gonna recommend that the customer bring in some dirt, build up that area, compact it down for that basin there in the corner. This is Kevin signing off with Apple Drains here in Charlotte, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us out here in Charlotte. We are extremely busy right now, and we are working as quickly as we can to get to as many customers. Have a great day.